Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go. Hey, easy, ladybug.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go again with Taylor. He's going to have about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. And that's going to be good for a Colts first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Half 18.
To throw, here's Jones. Going with a screen to Taylor. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he's got him the first down. That 3-yard gain was enough on that previous play.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Now Jones. And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stripe. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 50-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jones. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Typically, you get a completion like that at that length, Kate, you're going to see those chains move. This offense got to stop knocking themselves backwards because explosive plays, you need them and you want them.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be first down Colts. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Jones. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. And he finds the 6 yards that they needed before the tackler finds him. They've got a first down.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
Well, they sold it like it was a pass, and by they, I mean everybody involved at the line of scrimmage. Great job by that O-line, the quarterback, everyone making it look like a pass, and then a huge burst for a chunk run.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Taylor is in for the Indianapolis touchdown.
Their year sure begins on a high note, and they'll begin with a win too, Kate, if they can put more drives like that one together. Not how you start, it's about how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And he's going to start the year 1 for 1 as they take a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Complete to Mark Andrews.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And his first try of the season ties us at 7.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. On the ground first, it's a give to Taylor. Space on the right, and he's got room into the red zone. And a dive. He's in. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd already in this opening quarter. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Now it's Lamar. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Lamar back to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
Look at that power, deep left side. He knocks it out, so he found him deep, but the defender makes the play, separating him from that touchdown, Brock. It's going to send him back now for 3rd down.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. Nnamdi Madubuike. And now it is 4th and 17.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like when you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape. It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Jones throwing on 4th. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Now 2nd down throw for Jackson. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get at the 32. Offense in a hurry up here. Jackson's going to go on 4th. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. So they're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on
You go for it on
downs.
4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
On the counter, it's Taylor. Has a lane inside the 35. And he has this shot all the way down at the 29-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
And they're on the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Jackson a throw on second. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. And this defense stringing together some strong reps here early, Brock. That pass rush off to a great start.
One thing I've grown to appreciate, too, in this just kind of analytical revolution we're in, the stats of today, Kate, it's not just sacks, it's pressures, right? It's those hits, those pressures, because you know they make a strong impact, too.
Here he goes, third and long. Iron quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Moved by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Jones to throw on second down. Left side into the hands of Warren. He's out of bounds, running around the 10. That's enough to make this first and goal.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Half 18, half 18.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a hat trick for him in this first half. The kick is good, and I believe this should stand, Brock. It looks like that flag appears to be on somebody who jumped early. Let's see. Yeah, avoidable mistake there, Brock. A lot of people saw it, including our officials. Offsides the call. And they don't get the kickoff, and that's going to back them up 5 yards. So somehow they don't get the snap away in time, and now it's going to be very tough to go for 2 with the ball backed up to the 7. Another shot at this extra point here. Sent right down the middle and good. They bump their lead up to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This is taken in at the 13. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This is Henry to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offensive line fast.
It's a pickup of 3.
Second down. Here's Lamar.
And 7 at the 44-yard line.
Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Ravens.
Henry running to the left. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
This is Henry on second. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that is good for a Baltimore first down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On second down, here's Henry again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
That play's going to be cut down after a gain of 2. That's going to set up a Ravens first down.
2 yards on the play. First down.
Play fake, Jackson. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but I say to you all the time, Kate, completions.
Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Has it in close. And just not enough space to challenge for the first. That pass gains a lone yard. They're left looking at fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Here's Lamar. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Pitch to Taylor. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Rita. Don Capers, Timberland.
On fourth down, it's Jones. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off.
And he gets in. Touchdown.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before.
And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. After the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. First play in this series, zone read to the right. He's able to scramble through for a 10-yard gain there, and that gets them a 1st down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Zone read, handoff to Taylor. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And it's going to be 1st down to Indianapolis. Option give to Taylor. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that is a Colts 1st down. Working quickly here. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Fights his way through a tackle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop.
A gain of a yard.
They'll go to the option on 2nd down.
At the 27-yard
Keeping the zone read caution. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. It's the Colts holding the lead here at Lucas Oil. It's a nickel set for the Ravens, 3rd down. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
A designed run, Jackson keeping it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Throwing on 2nd, Jackson. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Even the best of them could be hurrying into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And they're going to score pick 6, Indianapolis. Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. It looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They kick the running back in motion. Now it's Jackson. Oh no, they get him yet again. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And they're going to score pick 6, Indianapolis. Colts and Richardson going to go for 2 here.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point
Drive starts with an
conversion.
option, right side. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. All right, partner, it's only 1 extra point on the scoreboard, but come on, if you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra point?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it, because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face, and yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
Now Jackson. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. He's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop was made. First down coming up.
14. First down, Ravens.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 6 coming up here. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Shaq Thompson. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
This is caught inside the 15. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
Push this one, but it sneaks inside the